It's weekly astrology for February 13th. With a lunar eclipse in our rearview mirror, we might be able to piece together how that is manifesting. Lunar eclipses are a representation of an emotional connection for each of us. In this regard, they tend to bring those topics to the surface. It is important to note that the emotions run the full gamut of human expression and are not simply pigeonholed by drama. The range of emotions can be from the lofty pearls of sheer joy to the depth of loss and heartbreak, and of course, everything in between. Eclipses can highlight all human emotions. As Venus and Mars begin to approach a conjunction in Aries, passion might be the predominant feeling. Passion can be a wonderful and exhilarating experience, but be aware that it can also swing towards fervor and if not properly contained. When we see so much volatility on the world stage, we have to be cognizant of impulsivity and reaction. The area of focus is determined by the orientation of the birth chart. The birth chart is derived from the birth date, place, and time. This orientation is unique for each individual since we are original entities by birth. To find out where you might see this influence, contact me for the precision of your chart at my website, turningofthewheel.com. Much of the aforementioned activity can be amplified by the presence of Jupiter opposing Uranus. This aspect can be a flashpoint for rebellion. Uranus carries the charge of the unexpected, where Jupiter can amplify all events. What might that entail on the global stage? Consider triggering events that test the power and limits of freshman administrations. With little or no experience, these organizations might be volatile and subject to mounting pressures. Unbridled action can spur a similar type of reaction if forethought is not a priority. These influences can create a tinderbox where a single event might erupt into a wind-driven firestorm of emotion and fervor. When these angles are taken into account, we might also expect the influence of Pluto, now squared to both Jupiter and Uranus, to deliver a forceful reorganization of deep and lasting magnitude. Astrologically speaking, these are the times of deep historical significance and repercussions that ripple across groups and societies. Towards the end of the week, the Sun will enter the watery realm of Pisces. Pisces is the mystic neighborhood of the zodiac, and it might form a background sown from the confusion and ambiguity. You must be cognizant of these influences and respond with calm and methodological logic. Listen each week to Turning of the Wheel podcast on iTunes and other outlets. Great information, interesting guests, always good topics, always good conversations. If you want to contact me for personal reading, I encourage you to do that through my website. There's a thing on the side that says personal consultations. I'm always available for one-on-one readings. My website at turningofthewheel.tv and turningofthewheel.com and chrisflisher.com. I encourage you to check out those websites and see what other information there is. There's a lot of educational material out there, as well as interesting facts about astrology and a great archive of guests in the past I've had on my show. So I encourage you to do that. I'll talk to you all next week, and thanks so much for your support.